It's the conference semifinals of the NBA playoffs on TNT, and it's presented by AT&T. For Toronto, Gasol and Embiid will jump it up. The 76ers and the Raptors, the winner goes to the Eastern Conference Finals. Toronto
out the basketball than Russell is at this stage of their career, so he's going to have to be a little more disciplined against Lowry.
Shot clock winding down. Siakam drains it. Ken Maurer, Kane Fitzgerald, Nick Booker are officiating crew. Butler hooks it inside, and Embiid couldn't finish it. But look who's there. It's out. Rebounded by Simmons. Philadelphia defeated the Nets in the first round in 5 games. Harris sticks it from the outside in 5 games. Gasol, the rainbow delivery doesn't go.
And I think that's going to be a big issue right there. You see Simmons again. He's like a mini Giannis. He's a freight train in the open floor.
7-0 burst by Philly. Leonard in for the Rockets. I think Toronto is comfortable with Embiid shooting from the outside and settling at times. Leonard squares, connects. And the improvement of Siakam as well. It's been a breakout year for him. Leonard pull up on a fade. Count it.
And that's the
fade away from Butler. In and out. 7-0 run for Toronto. Lowry trying to add to it. Back door. Siakam! Keep an eye on that if Mark is talking to himself. Right now, he was called for the foul. He just left Embiid, and Embiid takes advantage with a bank.
By Brett Brown for 2 reasons. One, Embiid hadn't really had a paint touch. And they come right out, and you see there just a mental breakdown defensively by the Sixers.
Picked up by Harris.
That's 2 times now he's missed a point-blank layup Embiid here early on.
Beautiful fake by Siakam.
Much improved passing team. They are a legitimate title contender.
Butler, the penetration, hangs and hits. +1. Elton Brand swung for the fences, making big moves early and late. Leonard's jumper is there. It's a 3.
A job of really rotating with their bench, making sure they can keep frontline guys out there with them. And Ennis, how about?
Ennis hits a 3, fading away. 18-13 Toronto. 1-on-1. Leonard over Ennis. Book it.
That's just too easy.
Gasol drives and kicks. Siakam a 3.
Left that follow through and able to get the friendly bounce.
And that's the 3rd Philly turnover. Backdoor! Big finish!
Lapses mentally, defensively early on here for Philadelphia.
25-13 Raptors. Butler quiets the crowd. That ends a 7-0 run. Lowry off of a made basket. Oh, the bank shot goes! And the foul!
To your point, his ability to play well when he doesn't play well. The difference is they can win now when he doesn't have big scoring games, which was not the case. Harris gets the opportunity against Leonard.
On an island. Leonard. Marjanovic ranged over, but it's 1-on-1. It's a fade, and he makes it look.
The fadeaway.
Playoff Kawhi. It's a different level. Korkmaz. Rims in for 3.
That's some productive minutes over the course of this series. We don't know the status yet moving forward of Mike Scott.
Oh, the ball is popping. Siakam! The Raptors!
They were an infinitely better team than the team last year, even though that team won 59.
Embiid a 3. Got it. Joel Embiid.
You can't leave him out there the entire game, so those other guys are going to have to do a better job.
Golden to the hole. Caught by Ennis on the weak side.
And Brett Brown, how was he going to coordinate that bench? And here, thus far, I think they're getting solid minutes.
Siakam, body bump, up fake, and a deuce is in. And Kawhi Leonard will get his first rest. We approach 1 minute to go in the opening quarter. Oh, Embiid!
Bring a little bit with that knee.
Get it in for Redick. On the kick, Ennis drives. Count it, and a foul. Very distinct decision coming out of the gates here in the second quarter. Get it to Embiid down low.
Well, I think that's important. They better figure out a way to. This Raptors team is very physical as well, but here early on, they are up for the challenge.
Simmons has 1 shot, now 2. He moved without the ball, and it should have been a deuce. Philly is 1 of 8 in the second quarter. Now 2 of 9 as Harris hit. Turnover Toronto. Harris gives it up. Early offense, Redick. Off the mark. Embiid cleans it up as he gets the roll.
Defensively, Philly seems to be getting a little bit better feel for how to guard in the half court.
Harris pops and hits with Boban. Lowry using the screen from Gasol. Pick and pop. Gasol a three.
And that's exactly what's going to happen.
Badly on a brick. Leonard looking to weave his way. He does. Beautiful spin. Kawhi. So Gasol in the NBA has taken it to new heights. 9-0 run. 10-point lead. Marjanovic on the inside.
He is, and that was what I talked about with reads. Based on how Toronto's defending, that was a terrific read by Tobias there.
Lowry gets to the rim.
Some rim protection, not with Gasol. That's the matchup issue for Philly right now, is they're going to be able to get to the rim, Toronto, because of Gasol's ability out. Listen, that's an area where they can make some hay against this Raptors team.
Leonard squares and hits. Nice look. Holden couldn't finish it. Leonard the other way. He got met by Simmons and still converts. On a bounce for Embiid. One-on-one with Gasol. Embiid, a sweeping move, no. Popped up in the air. Wow. And it's Simmons who...
Big-time play by a big-time player.
6.6 rebounds for Simmons. Siakam off balance. It's good.
Okay, he's perfected that, Bird. I mean, that guy's ability to slash and finish with the contact.
Off of a made basket. Leonard one-on-one with Simmons. Clear up. Leonard leaves it. Gasol rocks the rim. It's time. Embiid. J.J. Redick. Simmons cuts to the rim.
By Leonard, you might shake your head and say, hey, that was individual brilliance, and we might have to double team him in the second half. But he said Siakam.
Get some others involved here with Philadelphia, Roz. Leonard gets inside, and it's just epic. And they locked up Orlando after that Game 1 loss in the first round. Siakam drops it in.
Great read there by Danny Green, and Siakam just continues to impress.
Redick cans it. It's a triple.
Good look or anything in rhythm.
Siakam one-on-one with Tobias Harris. Gets it to go. Pascal Siakam. Toronto got swept by Cleveland. Butler the steal on the poke away from Leonard. Shovel it. Redick steps into it and put it on the board. It's a three. Under 9 minutes to go now in the third quarter. Philadelphia has cut it to 7. Redick is smoking hot.
The opportunity to have to guard Redick now since he's been unleashed.
Step back Jay. Lowry knocks it down. Last meeting between these two teams was February 5th. It's a long time ago. These teams are different. Gasol! 5 turnovers in the quarter for Philadelphia. 13 overall. Give and go. Lowry to the cup. Missing OG Anunoby out with the appendectomy. He would have been a factor in the rotation. Kawhi Leonard!
Up for it, not having OG though, with how Kawhi and Pascal have been playing.
Butler to the rim.
Scoring, they do get another offensive rebound.
Harris couldn't take advantage of the mismatch. Korkmaz the penetration. Ennis lines it up and hits a three. Rebounding numbers in favor of Philly. 31 to 20. Denied! Kawhi Leonard! The rejection! Siakam! 10 to shoot. Leonard makes his move. Kick. Green open look. Got it. It's a three. And we will hit 2 minutes to go. Sixers have missed their last 6 shots. Ibaka, the floater.
Rolls with Embiid involved, able to turn the corner, force his help, and then get it to the roll man as Simmons gets all the way to the rim.
6 of 7 from the field. That Ibaka bucket, first point of the night for the Toronto bench. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, who now has 36. Redick from the corner. It's a three.
Yes, but boy, if he makes that, it could be game over.
Simmons. 1 second. Simmons off the glass and in, plus the foul.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it was his next step, right? He had a great regular season, and to perform in the playoffs, he had a great first-round series, picked up right where he left off.
Here's Butler. Stripped by Lowry, and a turnover. Van Vliet lobs it up. Ibaka soaring through the... Now, 96 to 81. Shot clock is down to 2. Embiid. Fend off. And And the bucket by Joel Embiid.
22 points off of that Brooklyn series, which I know you got to see up close and personal, partner.
5-game victory for the Sixers, and Tobias Harris was a big...
The teams had good records during that period against the Sixers, so that's not that surprising.
Out of the timeout, Ibaka gets right to the rim. Only time they were in the Eastern Conference Finals, the 2015-16 season, they lost to Cleveland in 6. Leonard, the closeout by Harris. Leonard turns. Oh, ridiculous!
The reality is, the minutes weren't the issue. The fact that he was 5 of 18 from the floor, they really had...
Denied Serge Ibaka! Harris has got the board. We are just past the halfway point of this fourth quarter. Redick fires, connects a 3. Ibaka. Harris against Powell. Harris leans. Rejected! Ibaka! We're down to 4:20 to play here in the fourth. Leonard, head and shoulder fake, hangs. Gets the bounce!
Really a tough blow.
Eric Moreland is in for Toronto. Lynn turns it over. Bolden keeps on firing, and it finally goes down. McConnell, cross court. Korkmaz. And that'll do it. It is a rare Game 1 victory for Toronto. A complete performance. They take down the 76ers 108-95.